A dangerous cargo mission was about to begin. Captain Crewvn stood confidently on the bridge of the MV Thuyền Viên Việt Nam, peering over the horizon as the coastline slowly disappeared in the distance. Today was a big day. The ship was about to load a dangerous cargo, and, as always, safety and professionalism were the keys to success. Long homne chung to ko mot chu yen han tring kong de dang, Captain Crewvn said, his eyes focused on the transport plan. Hang huane kong pai la thuma chung to ko the de dang shuli. Phi that can than. Long, today we have a challenging journey ahead, Captain Crewvn said, his eyes fixed on the loading plan. This cargo isn't something we can handle carelessly. We need to be extra cautious. Third mate Long nodded, feeling a bit of nervousness creeping in. It wasn't the first time he'd dealt with dangerous goods, but honestly, the tension was pretty palpable. After all, handling dangerous goods was no small feat. Captain Crewvn continued, Trok tien, Long, chung to fai chak chan rang chung to hu rove tin chat kwa hang hoa, theo nuke hoch, chung to dang shuli hang hoa thuok IMO class 3. First things first, Long, we need to make sure we understand the nature of the cargo. According to the plan, we're dealing with IMO class 3 goods. Third mate Long looked at the information sheet, his hands moving over the details about the dangerous cargo. This is highly flammable stuff, Captain, Long said, pointing at the document. It needs to be stored separately from any other goods, especially anything that's flammable. Captain Crewvn nodded. Chin Zak Long. Nung hang hoa ne de bat lua. Fai ju chung ko rau va tu yet, doi trang moi tiep sup voi nuok. Dak biet la chung ko the fat sing ki de chai ki tiep sup voi nuok. That's right, Long. These goods are flammable. We need to keep them dry and absolutely avoid any contact with water. They can emit flammable gases when in contact with water. Captain Crewvn turned back and emphasized, Hey lam theo dung kui trin IMDG code de dam bao su and toan. Chung to fai kiem tra tat kakak gyai tu van han hiu. Dak biet la tin tuong vich kwa kak loai hang hoa ne. Follow the IMDG code carefully to ensure safety. We need to check all documents and labels, especially the compatibility of these goods. Third mate Long quickly starts checking the documents and all the labels. The labels are correct, Captain. However, I need to make sure that we've segregated the goods properly and are keeping them separated from other goods. Captain Crewvn responds with a smile, saying, Good work, Long. Remember, we need to stow these goods in a separate hold, away from living quarters. And don't forget, smoking is strictly prohibited during loading and unloading. Long nods, feeling more confident knowing Captain Crewvn is closely following the procedures. They are now ready for the tough job ahead. Captain Crewvn continues giving instructions. Remember to cover these packages with tarpaulins to keep them dry, and if you notice anything unusual, report it immediately. Long checks every detail, making sure nothing is overlooked. He quickly guides the stevedores and workers as instructed. Captain Crewvn glances at the time and calmly says, We're going to load and unload this cargo quickly, but safety comes first. Ensure all the equipment is in perfect working condition and nothing's broken. Throughout the loading and unloading process, everything goes smoothly. The cargo is stowed correctly, and all the equipment and storage holds are operating perfectly. Captain Crewvn, with a sense of pride, says with thorough preparation, We've done an excellent job, Long. Remember, Crewvn is always here to help whenever you need. The journey of MV Thuyền Viên Việt Nam ends smoothly, thanks to careful preparation following proper procedures and the amazing support from Crewvn. This is a great example of applying IMO standard SMCP to ensure maximum safety when handling dangerous goods. Crewvn is always by your side, helping you prepare, manage and make sure all maritime procedures are carried out exactly right. Don't hesitate. Connect with Crewvn today for the best support. You can reach Miss Thu at 032-680-6954, Miss Ngok at 09411138080, Miss Huang An at 0779268188, or the General Zalo at 0904515857. The office is on the 5th floor, room 518, 337 Da Nang, Hải Phòng, near HTK Shipping. Drop by Crewvn for some tea, close a job and connect with your teammates.